though, with more and more sophisticated beauty treatments available at knockdown prices, it's easy to fall victim to a rogue practitioner.
Hi guys, so today I'm getting lip fillers and I'm so excited.
I'm actually going to be getting my lips filled.
If you didn't know already, we're living in the age of the lip job.
I just want everything to be a little bit more plump.
The quest for the perfect pout has led many to a fixation on lip fillers. The treatment works by injecting either collagen or hyaluronic acid into the lip. Performed here by medical professional Rebecca Cromwell from Swansea. The acid acts like a sponge, drawing water to the area of injection, plumping and literally filling the lip.
Is that it? You done? Oh, let me see. Oh, they look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it's quite difficult though, is it, to get the symmetry on the lips?
It is. You've got to look at the patient, you've got to look at their anatomy to see whether they need more in the top, the bottom, whether they've got asymmetry. It just depends what the client wants as well, but within reason.
But when it goes wrong, it isn't pretty. You may want to look away. And lip fillers aren't regulated in the UK, so anyone can have a stab, literally.
Complications and issues with lip fillers range from bruising, swelling, unsightly lumps, nodules, papules, which can be difficult to dissolve. You can have a vascular occlusion, which happens when a particular vein or artery gets blocked by the filler, and that can lead to necrosis, which is permanent tissue death.
Swansea model Laura Moir's lips are looking lush today, but on a previous visit to another clinic, it was a different story.
I'm guessing that this is not what you were after.
No, I'm just like horrified. When I look at that photo, I think, oh my gosh, my lips are very, very swollen. They were very, very lumpy. One side is much bigger than the other, and you can see it, all of this protruding as well. And can you see this section here? This is the inner part of the lip, the inner part, which should be always, on the inside. It had actually gone to the outside, and the lips had started to actually split, which is very, very painful.
Laura had paid £200 for lip filler treatment, but it didn't buy the injectors time.
The person that was doing it was in a real rush, and he hadn't actually numbed me up either, so it was so painful and brutal. I just felt like he was just putting it anywhere just to use up the filler, just to get me out, really.
Laura was left with lopsided lips and a hematoma, a thick lump of tissue which took a month to go down.
How did you feel when you looked in the mirror and you saw what he'd done?
When I looked in the mirror and I could see what he'd done, and immediately when I got home, I was heartbroken, because it's on my face and it's my smile. That's what people look at, really, isn't it? Your eyes and your smile. And I thought, he's butchered my face.
Laura had to find a qualified practitioner who could put things right.
The asymmetry needed correcting, so I just placed the filler where it needed to go.
But it was a costly experience for Laura.
I'd paid this man to do my lips originally, but then I also lost work because the way I was left looking. But then I also had to pay Rebecca as well to rectify it.
The number of complaints like Laura's has quadrupled in Wales over the past 4 years, and it's young girls most at risk. Rebecca puts it down to celebrity culture.
They'll show you a picture sometimes of a celebrity like the Kardashians and say, I want to look like this, or I want this size lip.
And it's the explosion online that really worries Ashton.
Social media, as an unintended consequence, I think, become a hotbed for unscrupulous practitioners to prey on vulnerable people, and particularly young women who are, insecure or self-conscious about how they look, and they take to social media to offer cheap deals and package treatments.
Salon treatment generally costs between £200 and £500, but we found lots of cheap lip filler home kits and one for as little as £23.
It's an absolute disaster, really. They're not regulated. There's no control or there's no backup. So if anything goes wrong, there's no traceability. So it's not good. And youngsters can buy them online and are injecting themselves.
They're buying these products from abroad and they've got no idea what's in them. We've seen people who've been injected with beef gelatin thinking that it was a licensed brand of product, and actually they've been hospitalised, they've suffered severe nerve damage, they've had anaphylactic shocks, and so the range of products is very frightening.
And it's encouraging people without medical training to set up shop. So what can we do to protect ourselves?
Go to a healthcare professional, have a face-to-face consultation, really understand what the risks are, how the procedure works, how long it lasts, whether or not you can afford it, and really understand if this treatment is right for you when you've weighed up all those things.
Some really good advice to bear in mind there.